President Donald J. Trump is once again at the center of global attention. And this time, it's not about an election or a rally. The US president says he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize, and he's made that claim more than once. Trump insists his leadership has brought peace to regions long torn by conflict. He points to his administration's efforts in the Middle East, the Abraham Accords, and recent ceasefire negotiations in Gaza and Ukraine. In his words, "No one has done more for peace than we have." And he's not without support. The Foreign Minister of Malta, Borg, has officially nominated President Trump for the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize, citing his diplomatic work between Armenia and Azerbaijan, and his push for prisoner exchanges in the Middle East. Even South Korea's former president, Moon Jae-in, has praised Trump's approach to diplomacy, especially his past engagement with North Korea, calling it historic and courageous. But while Trump and his allies highlight those achievements, many peace experts say the picture is far more complicated. Nina Graeger, director at the Peace Research Institute Oslo, argues that Trump's record isn't consistent with the Nobel Committee's values, pointing to his administration's tough stance on international bodies like the United Nations, the World Health Organization, and the Paris Climate Accord. Meanwhile, Ali Mamouri, a Middle East scholar, described Trump's Nobel push as a dark irony, saying that while the president talks about peace, his rhetoric and policies often stir global division. Even Henrik Syse, a former member of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, admits that while Trump has achieved diplomatic wins, the Nobel Peace Prize typically honors those who pursue sustained, moral, and humanitarian peace, not political triumphs. Then came the 2025 announcement. And once again, the Nobel Peace Prize did not go to President Trump. Instead, it was awarded to María Corina Machado, the Venezuelan opposition leader celebrated for her non-violent fight for democracy and human rights. Her win sent a clear message from Oslo. The committee still favors grassroots peace builders over political power players. But inside the White House, Trump's team insists he was overlooked for political reasons. The president himself posted that America is leading peace across the world, and the world should recognize it. Still, Nobel observers say the award isn't about headlines or diplomacy driven by dominance. It's about lasting ethical peace that uplifts people beyond politics. So, as President Trump continues his campaign for recognition, the question remains, will his foreign policy legacy ever match the Nobel Committee's vision of peace? For now, the world watches and debates. This is Just Splash News, bringing you stories that spark conversation. Subscribe for more breaking updates, political insights, and trending world stories.